Hey guys, you're with Leah, and I'm here to just announce that my new CD, Texas Streams, has released and is available to anybody who would like a copy. You can either email Patrick Rickey at darkpassionnews@gmail.com. He'll be more than happy to assist you with that and tell you the mailing details and stuff like that and the pricing of the CD. Also, you can email me on my Facebook and we could deal with it from there too. But basically I just want to talk about a few things with this CD. This is the first CD that I have kind of created that has a song that I wrote on it completely on my own. Normally, I would have people who help me write my music and kind of, guide me through the process of writing. And sometimes I also just do cover music, so I just sing other people's songs and either remake them or just kind of use my vocals and stuff like that. So, but this CD has a very special track on it, and the track is called Texas Dreams. Obviously, that's the name of the album. I named it Lia Alexander Patriotic Soul. That's just the title, and the album name is Texas Dreams. I decided to kind of put a little tag along at the end of my name, just because, I do share a little bit of a patriotic feel to myself. I do love my country and the country I live in, and I just really appreciate the people that are around me, and I appreciate the freedom and the opportunities I'm given in this country. Let's just say that. So, this is one of the most personal CDs ever. There's a lot of cover music in here too. I did Party in USA, and I also did quite a few things from, various country artists, and just kind of did my own thing. And so, the whole, message behind the CD is that, it's just kind of about yourself and getting in touch with your center. I mean, the songs are very personal. I mean, one of the songs on here is called No One, which is pretty much about that. It's about discovering who you are. And every part of me is kind of like finding out who you are as well, except kind of looking back and comparing yourself to, okay, this is where I am now in life. And it's very, it's a lot about growing up, and it's a lot about, finding yourself as you, graduate high school, and, what you want to do for the rest of your life, and your destiny and that path. And sometimes, people's paths are kind of foggy, and you can't find where you want to go. I know where I want to go. I definitely love music. I mean, even if I really, truly sucked at singing and I literally could not hit a note, I still would do it, because the words are what really matters in music. At least that's what I think. A lot of people would love to just, jam in the car to something pretty sounding, but, to some of us people, we really focus more on the words and the message. And that's kind of what I focus on, is the message in songs. And that's kind of what this CD is. It's definitely focusing on a lot of the verbal, not the pretty sound, although there are, pretty sounds in the music, but I mean, the words are what touches my heart more than anything. And, I want to keep chasing my dreams, and if I don't accomplish them and I end up failing, or I just, decide to call it quits and maybe follow another dream that I have, then that's fine, I mean, at least I can't go back and say that I didn't try, because you have to try. If you don't try something, you're never going to know for sure if it was meant to be or not. You have to at least, step up to the plate and confront it to find out the truth to it and the closure. And, throughout the music, I've never gotten worse. I've been getting a lot better. I've been taking voice lessons, and it's been helping me, get to know my voice, and it's helped me to, understand me personally as a musician and what my vocals can do and how high and how low I can go. So, if you're getting better at something that you love to do, then that's all that matters, and that's all that should count, because as long as you're getting better, then you know that you're going down the right path. I've started from scratch. I was starting out by, filming myself singing and dancing in my living room, which was fun, being a 14, a 15, 16-year-old girl, and you have a dream, and the only thing that pops in your head, I'll dance in my living room. So that's what I did, and then I, got more deeper involved in it, and then I found, this path that led me into bigger and better things. And it's fun, following your path, whether or not, if it's a musician or being a teacher or astronomer, whatever it is that you really want to do, you should go for it. And it does take investments, and it does take a lot of time and work and effort, but I mean, if it's something you love to do, then there really shouldn't be any problem. So, that's just kind of something about my CD. It's my first country CD I've ever tried. I kind of just winged it. I had some country artists help me, not famous ones, of course, but I've had some, rising country artists help me and inspire me because I love the country. It's where I was from. I'm from Texas, so it's definitely where I'm from, and I love it, being out there in the openness away from, the busy city, and the city's where I work, and that's why I do a lot of my concerts and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to go out into the boondocks and be able to relax and get in touch with my center and, allow myself to just be my complete self, not have to put on a front or not have to put on like a show for people. I could be, everything that I am, in my heart. So, this album's getting pretty deep with some things, and there's also some really fun tracks on here, like Party in the USA. I had to redo that song. That song so stuck with me the first time I've heard it. I immediately just wanted to dance and just party. It was just such a song. It just really brought out the energy in me. So I did want to make the CD fun, at the same time personal and, touching, but I also wanted to make it fun. So there's a variety of things on here that I did, and it was just, some ideas that came to mind. I definitely want some fast pace, and I definitely want some slow paces. So I definitely want to keep people involved and interested, but at the same time I want people to, think about it and be like, oh my gosh, well, I can relate to that song because, I've been through that too, or I know what she's saying in that song because I feel that too. I think one of the biggest things in being a musician is you should know, whether, people are your fans or not, they hate you or not. If they're going to listen to your song, they're going to relate to it whether or not they like you. Honestly, there are some musicians that I hate and I really don't like their music, but what they're saying in their songs, I can relate to. So no matter what, you always got to just, be yourself in your music and make sure that you can relate to it. Even though I do cover music, I definitely make sure that the music I sing, I can relate to and, definitely feel. So that's one of the biggest things. But it is now, to the public now, and I've been waiting for this day, and also Happy Halloween. So I hope you guys really like it, and I hope you guys can relate to it, because it's something I love to do, and, following your dreams is never easy, and, it's not easy for me too. There are times where I just cry and stress, and I get really upset and angry, and, worry about things, but I'm just a normal person underneath it, and sometimes it may not seem that way, or I may not make it seem that way, but I'm just a normal person trying to do just something bigger. So it's very important that, you should stay positive towards it, and, stay positive towards yourself, because again, it is so much easier to, say negative things than positive things, but you got to change that so you could be happier and, stuff like that. I definitely try to keep positive all the time. I definitely try to sustain my positive attitude and stuff like that, because it definitely keeps me, going in life, and it definitely keeps me, the people around me, happy too, because if you're upset, other people get upset, and I don't like it when I make other people upset. I have a big heart, and I'm a really sweet person, and I just can't, stand knowing that I'm the cause of, someone being depressed or hurt. So I like to make sure that everyone around me is happy, and I try to please people as much as possible, by giving them, confidence and positive feedback into their stuff too. So thank you for listening, and I really hope you guys get a chance to either listen to these on YouTube or something.